Hey there guys, it is Thursday the 23rd. I told you I was going to make another video. I love making my videos outside. That is where I feel most alive. Okay, but I'm struggling with the fact that I don't have a way to hold my phone, and so I feel like I'm all over the place and I am making you guys dizzy. Plus right now, this weather, the sun is moving in and from the clouds, in front of the clouds, behind the clouds, and I wish the sun would just stay out already. We are having some crazy weather right now. I mean, across the states. I know you know if you're listening to that. And we happen to be having snow in my neck of the woods, and that is absolutely unheard of. I'm in the central coast of California, and woke up this morning and it literally was snowing, but it's that slushy kind of snow. Anyway, I wanted to come on here as I'm sitting in my house now, and I'm just going to make a quick video from here and see how it goes, and trying to focus here, and my glasses feel a little blurry for some reason. I wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that I use oils, and I know you know this. If you've been listening and if you've been following me for a while, you know that is a big method to my madness and my spiritual awakening. And look at, I've got my butterflies on today too. That's a very big help. As you guys know, I just got over a cold. Well, let me say, I don't get colds. There was a time in my life when I got, without fail, a sinus infection every December. Okay? Every flippin' December. And then especially when my kids started going to school, kids are not taught to wash their hands. I was a yard duty for 15 years. It was always wash your hands and wash your fingertips. That's imperative. And another big thing is the schools do not have hot water. And so everybody uses hand sanitizer. And then you have that where children are, oh my goodness, it burns. It does burn. It burns me. It's not really great. Anyway, long story short, I want to come on here and talk about what has helped me when I get colds. And they're very few and far between anymore. This one that I got recently was interesting. I went to the dentist last Friday, and I was feeling I'll start with that. I'll start with my dental visit. Hold on. My babies. I love animals too. I have a thing for animals. That's a big deal to me. Anyway, this is about my spiritual awakening and my passion. And essential oils have been a huge part of this awakening for me, okay? Long story short, I went to the dentist. And so what have I been using every night when I go to bed for a while now? Lavender essential oil. You guys, I know, don't give me a hard time. Oh, she's coming on here to talk about her oils. Yes, I am, because they do work. I'm living proof. Anyhow, when I go to bed at night, I put this in the crown of my head. I put it behind my ears. I put it on my finger and I trace the inside of my ear. Okay? And don't stop there with lavender. You can use it in your skincare. You can use it under your arms when you're putting on your deodorant. You can mix it in with your body lotion, okay? 101 uses for this lavender oil. Anyway, I did this for my dental appointment because I thought I need to relax. I've been in the dental chair all my life and I was terrified, okay? And I will backtrack a bit. Something that you lose when you get divorced, it's a shame, but you lose your insurance, your dental insurance, your medical insurance, things like that. apologize. I've got my birds on inside since I'm not outside on my YouTube. Anyhow, and I've been freaking out lately because it took my insurance forever and a day to get decent dental. And I am with SynCal through the state of California because I didn't have any dental insurance. Anyway, long story short, I was terrified to go to the dentist. And I used my lavender essential oil, and the visit was extremely great. I was very relaxed. But I think, as it turns out, I was coming down with this head cold that I didn't realize I was getting. And I think the whole relaxed dreaminess of it was, yes, the lavender, but also maybe that I was coming down with this cold. I don't know. But I made a video, and which I ended up deleting. But I'm here to tell you that there is power in oils, and there's power in using that lavender. When you use this lavender at night that way, I promise you, you're going to sleep like a baby. Not kidding you. And another claim to fame for me on the arches of my foot is Breathe Again. Oh my goodness, you guys. Eucalyptus radiata, oregano. Okay, this oil, you guys, like the lavender, it is a powerful oil, powerhouse of oils. I've got a picture of my mother right next to me, who left my life suddenly in 2007. God needed her more than I did anymore. I guess he felt like I learned what I could from her while she was here. But he said, now, Teresa, get ready for a wild ride because you're going to have to put in the work. If my mom were to be with me, I don't think I would have come as far as I have now. No offense, Mom, and she knows that. I had to grow and I had to learn from all that I went through. Anyway, I mentioned her because she got me into using oregano, okay? But with the company that I am with now, Young Living Essential Oils, we have oregano oil. You guys, I use this on the bottom of my feet, in the arch of my foot when I go to bed. It is a hot oil. And what I mean by that is, I've got stuff right here so I can cheat to help you. Hot oils are oils that can cause a hot or warming sensation when applied to the skin. Simple. It's strong, okay? And it's also an oil, that you don't want to go and put in your diffuser. It is extremely herby. But my mom got me using oregano, and it was the kind of, what do you call it in the veggie cap, the powdered oregano. I started taking that, and this was way back 2005. And without fail, I was going to the ears, nose, and throat doctor every Christmas. And when my kids got in school, every time I turned around, I was catching a cold. Because kids don't wash their hands. Long story short, I tend to get carried away with my stories. Please forgive me, but know this about me. I hit so many areas of my life, okay? But this one time, I swear to you guys, this cold that went around back then was a doozy. I think it lasted in 6 months in a lot of us, the school teachers, the staff, you know, my mommy friends. It was awful. And I want to say this hit about month 3 for me, and it went into a sinus infection. And I thought, this is crazy, y'all. I got to do something. And so it's when I started thinking of my mother, and I'd been taking my oregano. I had just been taking it. And I can remember using, there's something called a neti pot. You can, put the salt in. I use the pink salt, Himalayan salt, in the warm water and rinse my nose out when I'm in the shower. I do it now. I got a better thing, a bottle that literally you use to squirt right up your nose and flushes out any mucus. But I can remember, yeah, I burned like fire. I was having the worst trouble, sore throat, achy in my head, but continual use of the oregano and rinsing out my nose. I was so happy when I called up my ENT and I spoke with the gal in the front and I said, take me off the schedule, I'm canceling it. And she said, why? I want to know why. And I said, because I'm tired of going to the doctor, and I loved my doctor. He was very kind, and he was handsome too. But I got tired of being on antibiotics every year. You guys, after a while, antibiotics simply stop working, okay? And also they pollute your body. So I said, I want to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. And so she was very beside herself, this gal. And she said, I really want you to keep this appointment. I really don't want you to cancel it. And I said, I have got to make a bold move. I've got to make this promise to myself. I am going to heal myself. I'm going to get better. And I started really taking my oregano seriously, rinsing out my nose. And honestly, the infection went away. I'm not a physician. I'm not here to tell you to stop going to your doctor. Go. But you can also, don't be afraid to use this oil. Tell your physician you're using it. I told my the receptionist, and she said, you're kidding me, right? And I said, no. Yet she wrote everything down. She took notes. And never once did I hear her say, oh, that's going to harm you. That's bad for you. I will advise you not to take it. What did she say? She tried to keep me coming in. I'll tell you that right now. And this was back when my little girl was in kindergarten. And she's 23 now. And I'm still here. I'm here to tell the tale of the success of taking care of myself using my oregano essential oil. You can even take this internally with a veggie cap. We have little bottles that are white label, and they're called Vitality. And those are the ones you take internally. Put a few drops in a veggie capsule and take it. That's all you need to do. So my point here today is to get back. I'm doing my videos and I'm getting back into sharing my oils with you guys. I haven't done it in a long time. And frankly, I would share my oils, and people just don't seem to, I don't know, they don't want to know, or they listen and they keep going, or I don't know about any of you guys, but don't you want to come from behind the likes? Don't you want to come from behind, I'm sorry, people? When I start talking, I start to feel, and I become extremely tingly. I become extremely passionate about what I'm talking about, and everything comes alive in me. And right now, that's how I'm feeling. My video today for you guys was about appreciation. And appreciation is the purest vibration you can put out to the universe. And I truly believe that what you focus on is what you attract. I mean, this is just something that has become extremely normal and natural that I know. I have lived it. I have come such a long way, you guys. When you start to open up and evolve, that means open up more than just your eyes. Be willing to listen. And I mean, fully listen. And that starts with look at the butterfly, feeling free, feeling like you know there's more for you. You want to feel better. And when you feel better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. And you want to feel good and you want to share, correct? Well, that's what started happening to me. And I bring up my divorce because that was pivotal. That's when all of my life began to change for me and my kids. My kids and I live together. We support each other in mom and son and daughter, but also in adulthood, in roommates, in, being considerate of each other. And there is no agenda. There's no hidden agenda in our love and care for each other. In other words, we don't have a score system like, if I do this for you, you're going to do this for me. Our love is unconditional for each other. So when this happened to me and my kids, we were homeless for a while. And I've told you guys about this as well. We had no idea where we were going to go. We lost our house in the divorce. It literally was sold right out from underneath us, and we had to get out. 18 years in one spot with my kids. They were almost born in that house, okay? They were raised there. We had all of our animals and our garden and everything, and we had to leave. And so, yes, this is a very long story, but we literally were dumped out, okay? So much went on. But anyway, that's more. I will give you bits and pieces of that story as I go along the way. But it was pivotal. I started looking for anything that I could because I wanted to feel better. I wanted better for my life, for myself, and for my kids. And I just started, I always prayed, but it took on a different feel and a different flavor. And, I just want to say, don't pray when you want something or just when things are going bad. And say when things go well for you and just pray and then leave it. Don't do that either. But be a deliberate creator in that you talk to your creator, God's source, every single day. Whatever you pray to, be intentional about it. Be deliberate about it. And if it means finding a place in which to do it, maybe that will help you. If you have a little table or a little area in your house or in your yard on your property that you can go where you can light a candle. For my mom, when I have coffee in the morning, I get these little white tea lights and I light a tea light and we have coffee together because it's something that we used to do together. A little joke there. There's a lot of little stuff. But I light the candle and I talk to her. I've got a picture of Jesus here that I painted over my bed. And I talk to him. And I know that he's with me. And so when you do this, be intentional about it and do it with the knowing that they are there listening to you. Instead of just saying words into the air, say them with intention. Say, like my mother, when I light the candle with my mother, it's as if she's right there having coffee with me. I'm talking to my mother. So when you speak out loud to the divine, they are with you. Choose to live in faith. And so when I use these oils, set your intention that when you use them, they are going to help you. Because they do. I am living proof that these oils help you. You guys, there is a link under my bio there that you can click that will take you right to Young Living Essential Oils. I will be back to share more with you about these oils because I am living proof that they work. Okay, so for today, look at these two, oregano and lavender. I've got more to share with you daily. Every single day. Okay, this is part of my life. This was a big part of my spiritual awakening. I got more to share to you, but please, please do listen. Leave me some comments. Go into my bio and click that link and look around, okay? Promise yourself that. Love yourself. I will be back soon with more. You guys have a fabulous day. Peace. Bye-bye.